over at Jim's. This is the track me and Keithy mended. No more holes. Oats are looking fantastic. They are looking really well, the oats. And we'll see how that set-aside's doing up here at the minute. We're here to get the Arcusin, because by the weekend we are hoping to be baling. So, yeah, we need to make sure that that machine's going. So what we'll do is just cut open a couple of packs, run some bales through it, pack them up, make sure it's tying knots and all the rest of it, and service it, grease it, and make sure it's all running properly. And this is the tractor it always sits on. Linda usually runs the packer, she is the packer lady. These are the fields that were put in set aside. And farmer's been across with a glyphosate and sprayed them off, because we're allowed to do that now. But there's some more work to be had here. Not everything's gone off, there's still a bit of green in it. I don't know if that's on its way to be dead. You won't be able to cultivate it like this, so before we go cultivating, I imagine it depends how far over it goes and how it dies off. If it stays the way it is, you know, fluffy on top like it is, it'll block the cultivator up as you're doing it, unless you use something like discs first. But with the disc area, that will block it up. So what we might have to do is run the topper along it, so that's another process, another cost as well. Yeah, obviously topping it and mulching it down before we run the cultivator through the soil. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out, but that'll be that's later on in the year. That's a long way away. Just about remembered how it goes on. Not too difficult actually. So this is the Arcusin bale packer. This is a machine that sort of changed the way the farm worked about more than 10 years ago now. Probably, I think we're getting on for 13 years. I can't remember how old this machine is now. I think this is its third or fourth year with us. I can't remember. But there was an older version before this, a B14. This is a C14, and I believe the Arcusin lot have got a new one, which is a D14, something like that. It's a little bit different to how this one operates. The new ones, the pickup is on this side. I don't know why they changed it, but they did. There's a few other differences with the new one as well. I don't know if we're going to get a look at one this year. I imagine we're going to be too busy, but if we go to the shows later on in the year, we'll have a look round it. But it's pretty simple to hook up. This is your power takeoff shaft. That goes on the back of the tractor, obviously. That runs an oil pump, which is connected to an electronic box, which then connects to all the different sensors around the machine. So me and Farmer, what we'll do is we're going to be going through. There's loads and loads of different grease points on this. We don't ever wash machines. If you think it looks to state, we don't really. And we might wash this off before we use it, but we don't wash machines off and then stick them in a shed for bearings to rust and stuff like that. It might get washed off before we use it. I imagine it will. Linda runs this machine. We like it. We like this machine. There's other machines out there that'll do the same job. I don't know. This one is the one we chose, and this is the one we stick with. We know it. Farmer knows it more. Farmer knows the technical stuff to it, and Linda runs it day to day, and between them they know how it runs. I haven't had any experience with this. I know where all the grease points are, and yes, that's about as far as it goes for me. Linda is always the one that runs this machine. One spool. That spool runs your arm up and down. The little wheel on the pickup wheel, that's an add-on by us. We like to leave that arm in float. If you're on a flat field, we like to leave that arm in float. It'll run nice with the field then, and sort of float around with the thing. Otherwise, you do have to watch it. If you're on ridge and furrow, you've got to watch it. You've got to watch your pickup reel. So we're going to get this back to the farm, have a good look over it, because it's been sat in the shed. There might have been a few mice and rats in there. It's the same shed the rats got into the combine header, so we're just going to have a fine look over this, make sure they haven't chewed any sensor wires and stuff like that. And we've got a week to, if we need any spare parts, we've got a good week to order them and get them sorted out before. There's sensors everywhere on this thing. There's one here. Yeah, there's just sensors all over it. But we'll get it cleaned up and serviced, and she'll be good to go. Typically each year we will run roughly, give or take on the year, some years are up, some years are down, but 40,000 hay is an average. And 15,000 straw, I would imagine, is an average. So yeah, we're running, you know, it's not doing mega work in terms of what it can do, but yeah, it has a fair life. And it just transformed things in the sheds and getting them home for us, and in the fields, you know. I know you got to have another tractor and a man on it. The way they were doing it before was in flat 8s or flat 10s. I wasn't around in those times, but they tell me it was difficult and time consuming. So it just spread up the workflow, getting packs off. You pick them up off the field in packs of 14, straight onto a trailer, 2 straps, you're off the field, you're at the farm. Farmer can take them off 3 packs at a time at the farm, and you're already heading back for the next load. It just sped the job up and made it a little bit easier for us. So yeah, that's the way it went. They never sort of looked back. So that was one of the groups of cows, and where they are at the moment, the army have a practice shooting range, and at the moment they're in the wrong field. They need to be closer to the pen for tomorrow. So farmer's just shutting a few gates and opening the ones that we want them. We're going to go and put them in the right field, otherwise tomorrow the army will be shooting and we won't be able to get them out. They lock up all the gates and you can't get in here. So we're just turning them around to get them to the corner. Calves are looking beautiful. Farmer's just shutting the gates, making sure all the gates are shut. In the morning we'll come round, we'll round them up and get them into the pen there, and then everything's got to be tested then. And then yes, then Colin and Keith come round, pick the gates up, move them to the next place while we're testing at the next location. Right faff it is. A lot of work for a lot of people in one day, but hey, got to do it, haven't we?
We'll have a chick out here somewhere, that's what she's floating about at. You'll have a chick here somewhere.
They sound weird, don't they? Are they rare? Are they a rare bird?
No.
They're rare birds?
Yeah, rare, Rick. Yeah, they nest down here. You'll see they got some out in Woodstock as well this time.
Yeah. Keithy's been out tedding and had a bit of a problem with the look at that, look. Whoa, that's not the usual place they break then, Keithy.
Well no, the bearing normally go, you know, the little star bearing in there,
yeah,
if you don't grease them, but let's just crack the yolk.
So that's not normal for it to break there like that?
Not really,
no. He said he was just out tedding as per usual, and then the tedder stopped moving, and there she is. She's let go. We're going to have to get a new one of those. Pretty sharpish as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because we got A down, so...
That's the other end of it. The back of it's still attached to the back. It's
Oh, yeah.
Double yoked one, you know, with the ball on the end.
Yeah. We're over at Jim's. This is the first bunch of cows we've got a TV test. There's little bits of grass in the wheat. It's some sort of brome, apparently, the grommet said. He's very annoyed that he missed it, but we could spray it out now, you see. It costs 25 quid an acre to spray out, but the wheat's all out in here. It's actually in flower, if you have a look at that one. That's actually coming into flower now. So there ain't going to be no more yield from spraying off that grass, so I think it's going to get left as is. Yeah, a bit annoying. You know, you spray for one thing and you have to spray for another, and then yeah. But the agronomist was pretty annoyed that he missed that. But whether it robs any yield, we'll see. But the wheat looks fantastic. Look at those ears, and that's just on the headland. So anyway, we're here for the cows. boys. Steady. Go on boys, go on boys, go on boys, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. They've changed, haven't they? They're beautiful.
Yeah, they.
Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Got it. Go on then. Go on then girls. Go on, go on, go on. This is the only fun bit about TB testing. Go on, go on, go on. Go on it. Go on, girl. Oh, yeah. Go on, girl. Go on. On you go. On you go. Go on it. Go on, boy.
Come on, mate, come on.
Go on, go.
Get up, hop, hey, get up. Follow him now, hold up.
That's it. Go on, boy. Go on, boy.
Wrecks your legs. Absolutely.
Oh, up and down the gates, yeah.
No, them fucking cars.
Oh, the calves. Hey, boy.
Steady down, steady. Steady. Maybe he's going to stand there for you, Dad.
Dave's, he's got his dad bod on, so don't be too impressed. Big numbers for Big Dave. Yes. Those are rookie numbers.
Okay, all good, Dad?
Yeah.
He's been through a time or two. Or do you believe he's a bit away?
Ah, a little bit. He doesn't need to. He needs the strength. Go on. Shh. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Shh. Go on. Go on. Go on. Shh. Go on. Shh. Hey up. Go on. 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 Go on, you lot. Go on. Go on. Shh. Ah, shh. Go on. Go on. Shh. Go on. Go on. Shh. Shh. Go on. That's a hell of a thing. Can't wait to see 71, Charlie. Got a fist pump. No, you fist pump. So, you just got it in. So, lad. There it is. They are, they're doing bloody lovely in here, aren't they? Oh, steady. Come on. Go on, you. Good. Good.
I need these gates.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
We got that on the wrong side, didn't we? That little gate.
Yeah, it's alright, make it work. Flexible, you see,
Wants to be
flexible.
turned the other way, don't it?
Yeah.
So you go around behind her.
That's it.
I'll forget that next time.
Yeah, that's
completely.
it. Ah, doesn't matter, as long as it shuts like that.
Yeah.
It's getting that Billy Bull in there, but he'll be alright, we'll get him in. There we go, till Friday. Just thought I'd show you, this is that area Keithy come down to reseed a little while back. And then what happened was, I think 2 nights later, it absolutely chucked it down with rain again. Look at the surface again, all cracked up. But this is what come. It doesn't look brilliant. Yeah. Just sod's law. It swamped it all out. It flooded it all out again, and it's just yeah, bit of a waste of time, money, and fuel and seed. Yeah, wasn't. But you can only but try, can't you? Go on, you. Come on. Come on, girl. What, you got a bad leg or something? Go on. Go on, girl. That's the end of the day, end of the test. It's a long day, TV testing that is. And then come Friday, we've now got to go and move the pen again, ready for Friday. And then Friday we've got to do it all again. The vet will come, check for lumps. It's just, yeah, it's just hard work, but we're used to it. Yeah, that's probably going to be the end of the video anyway, because it'll be getting on. Yeah, I hope you like that one. If you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. And 4 Winds merch, find it in the description, and we'll catch you next time.